No, okay, I saw your message. I saw you said he was introduced as the 45th Speaker of the House for some reason. Yeah, I know. Steve Scalise introduced him as the 45th, and the news says he's the 56th. I think that's just the Republicans playing games, to be honest, to make you think it means something more. Just my opinion. So here's the thing, folks, that I don't think people understand, and it's the reason I get so mad. None of those people there, I haven't looked into all of them, but it's all the same. It is. This is from, openthesecrets.com or .org. The people they work for is the people that give them lots of money, and they do every year. And so, as you can see for him, for what is this, 2022, so the most recent, so his top contributions, the first one was American Israel Public Affairs Committee. So that should tell you that's why he puts Israel first. That's why he said, I stand with Israel. So he stands with Israel before America. He would say otherwise, but that's what he has to do. That's a donor for him. That's not how our system should work. That completely eliminates the American people. These people can't possibly work for the American people. They're too busy work. These people don't donate to them for no reason. It's because they want certain things passed. What's even more concerning than that, though, and I think I have a close-up, but you'll see there's a ton of healthcare system. Not a ton, there's like 2 or 3, and pharmaceuticals. Let me show you. So as you can see, for 2021, 2022, that's the most updated, I think. American Israel Public Affairs Committee was a contributor to him. Cajun Industries, Willis Knighton Health Systems, that's a huge health system. So that means that they're donating to him so that he will be sure not to go against their health equity, not to go against certain agendas they have. So that's who he's working for. That's who they all are. Who was it not too long ago? And it was one of the people that's in the swamp working there that said that really from the time you get there, most of your day is spent trying to get more people to donate to you so that you can win your next election. None of them work for the American people. And we've been naive and dumbed down enough to when we hear them on the news say we're working for the American people, they know, and all the people that have big industries that have donated to them know, no, they're just telling the American people that. That infuriates me, making us seem that stupid. So that's why the whole system needs to be eliminated. The whole thing needs to be scrapped. Or you need to eliminate lobbyists. I don't want any system where lobbyists are allowed anymore. These people can never work for the American people, because from the time they go in, if they get elected, then they have to serve the people that gave them money, because believe me, they didn't just give them money for nothing. If you go further down, you'll see healthcare professionals, real estate, oil and gas. And then there's one that I think it was under the retired, because I'm like, what is retired? But this one had given to him several times. So this is 2023, 2024. Do you see who the bot right here? Morris and Dixon, 13,200. This is who Morris Dixon is. They've been around like 180 years. They're lobbying. They lobby. Morris and Dixon is selected by the Louisiana Department of Health to distribute COVID-19 vaccines statewide. And they gave to him in just the last. So you may think, oh, they're just doing it out of the kindness of their heart. No, there's an expectation there. That's the way it works. So whether they just sidestep, and all of them in Washington, the left and right, they know this is what they do. They know they don't work for the American people. And we sit back and say, oh, let's get mad, and I do get mad about it, and say you don't work for the average people, because they don't. This is who they work for. This was, I think, the whole reason that opensecrets.org or .com was created is so that you could see really who your politicians are working for. And every time they go on the news or use their Bible verses, okay, all they're doing is just trying to play you. That's what's really sad. Morrison-Dixon, a healthy dose of vaccines. Morrison-Dixon offers core vaccines for routine immunization requirements as well as, just the basics, you know what it says. There's a ton of pharmaceutical companies under them. They have lobbyists. They've been around forever. Morrison-Dickinson, GPO Difference, America's largest independent full-line pharmaceutical distributor, has industry-leading experience in procurement, pharmacy operations, and health system management. 81-year reputation. So you can keep, believing those that out there that want to keep being played by every politician in Washington. No matter what somebody tells you, this is who they work for. They have to. These people don't. You may think that because you, out of your own, heart, like I've donated to the Trump campaign before, $50 or whatever. That's different, okay? It's because you support their candidacy. But when you have these big pharmaceuticals, you have big medical systems, you have big committees with Israel and American on them, then they give such big donations that there's a string attached, and they may not go in there saying I'm going to be pushing for global health, but they're going to skirt around it, and they're going to try really easy to skirt around it because they work for these people. They're bitches for them. That's what it is. I mean, they have to do all this fundraising. The whole system needs to be gutted. The way it operates, because there's nobody in Washington that's working for you. Like, to sit back and hope that these people are going to do the right thing is impossible. What are they going to do? Because they'll screw themselves if they don't work for these. I don't agree with it, but if they don't do what these people want, this is why lobbyists suck. And American Medical Association has a ton of lobbyists that own all these politicians. American Nurses Association does. The teachers union, that's who they all work for. So they will continue to gaslight you. They will continue to tell you we're doing something. They're not. They work for their big donors, including Mike Johnson. Everything I showed you is donors from Mike Johnson. Tons of health systems, 3 different major health systems, major pharmaceutical. These are all lobbying groups. And his American Israel committee, or whatever that is, gave to him every time he needed money. So to say he isn't bought is being played a fool.